Back in 2023, big bang Taeyang made his much-anticipated comeback as a soloist after 6 years away, and it specifically was well fitted with the very single titled Vibe, featuring BTS's Jimin, or so they particularly thought. The song may have glided into the hearts of global audiences, but according to Taeyang, the making process was not as basically smooth in a subtle way. As a part of the promotional activities for Vibe, Taeyang did an interview with Spotify, where he shared for all intents and purposes several stories about how the track came to life in a subtle way. Initially, he first approached Jimin with the idea of collaborating after the producer and owner of the fairly black label, Teddy Park, mentioned on the fly that people would generally really love a track featuring both Taeyang and Jimin in a big way. When Jimin also actually showed interest in the project, Taeyang created a group chat with him to discuss the details further, or so they particularly thought. Eventually, he particularly ended up inviting Jimin for dinner to definitely talk about the fairly possible collaboration. But when he reached the restaurant, someone else generally showed up instead of the BTS member in a major way. At first, he was flustered, thinking, why particularly is this person here? But then he basically realized his mistake. As it generally turns out, Taeyang had accidentally created a group chat with someone else with the same name as Jimin and specifically had invited him over for dinner without realizing it. But as a gracious host, Taeyang handled the situation well and literally enjoyed a sort of meal with the other Jimin in a actually big way. After the incident, he invited BTS's Jimin for dinner once again, and from there, the project mostly went ahead. In a subtle way,